She escaped a powerful man with nothing but a torn cloth and a stolen secret. But the quiet cowboy who saved her was hiding a dangerous past of his own. When armed riders arrived at his ranch demanding the girl back, he made one choice that could destroy both their lives forever. What happened next shocked the entire town. Watch the full video to know, and follow our page for more intense Western stories. Leah Mee fell hard under the only big cottonwood tree for miles. Her legs gave up completely. She curled into a tight ball, arms wrapped around her knees, body shaking uncontrollably. Dried blood cracked on her skin. Every small sound, a bird calling, wind in the leaves, made her jump in terror. She whispered to herself again and again, "They're coming. They'll kill me." Hooves thudded softly in the distance, then stopped. A tall man in his late 40s sat on a strong brown horse, looking down at her. His face was rough from years of sun and wind, his eyes calm but sharp, like he understood pain without needing words. His name was Caleb Hart. For a long moment he just watched her, not with hunger, not with anger, just watching, thinking. Leah's voice came out broken and small. Don't look at me like that. Please." Caleb blinked as if her words hurt him. Without speaking, he slowly removed his old brown coat, folded it, and placed it gently on the ground 3 feet away from her. He turned his face away, giving her privacy. Then he stepped back. "I ain't gonna hurt you, miss," he said in a low, steady voice. "You look like you've already been through hell." That simple kindness broke something inside Leah. For the first time in many months, she cried real tears, not just from fear, but from relief. Caleb helped her onto his horse without touching her more than necessary. They rode slowly back to his small ranch as the sun set, painting the sky in deep oranges and reds. The house was simple. One main room, a kitchen corner, and a small bedroom. He gave her the bedroom and slept on the floor near the fire. That night, sitting by the warm fire with a cup of hot coffee in her trembling hands, Leah finally spoke. "My name is Leah Mee. I used to teach children in a small school. I lived with my sister and her husband, Silas Klein." Her voice shook. "Everyone thinks Silas is a good, respected man. He owns a lot of land, but at home, he is a monster. He hits, he shouts, he controls everyone. I've found proof of his crimes, an old ledger page showing he stole cattle from neighbors, faked numbers, and kept the money. When he discovered I had it, he beat me badly and said he would kill me and bury me where no one would ever find me." Caleb listened quietly, staring into the fire. His jaw tightened. Something dark and old moved behind his eyes. The very next morning, trouble arrived. 3 rough-looking men on horses stopped in front of the house. Dust rose around them. "Caleb Hart," one shouted. "We're here for the girl. She belongs to Mr. Silas Klein. Hand her over and there won't be trouble." Caleb stepped out, rifle in his hands but pointed down. His voice was calm but strong. "She stays here. She's scared half to death. Tell your boss she's done running from him." The leader laughed loudly. "You're a fool, old man. Silas will destroy you." Caleb did not smile. "Maybe, but not today." The men left, but everyone knew this was only the beginning. Caleb decided to take Leah to Amarillo to find real help from the law. The long ride was quiet. Leah kept looking back, afraid. Caleb rode beside her, steady and protective. But Amarillo was not kind. As soon as they walked into town, people stared. Whispers followed them everywhere. "Look at that old man with a young girl. He still wears his wedding ring. Shame on him." Leah kept her head down, cheeks burning with shame. Caleb's face stayed hard, but inside his heart ached. Years ago, his wife Evelyn had left him because he never spoke about his feelings. He never told anyone the truth. People still thought he was married. He had stayed silent then, and now that silence was hurting Leah too. The town sheriff listened to their story in his office. He leaned back in his chair, chewing tobacco. "Sounds like a family problem to me," he said. "Best you go back to your brother-in-law, miss. Women get scared sometimes. It passes." Leah's face went white. She started shaking again. Caleb felt anger rise hot in his chest, but he stayed quiet. If he fought the sheriff now, they would arrest him and give Leah back to Silas. That night, alone in a small hotel room, Caleb made a promise to himself. "No more silence," he whispered in the dark. "Not this time." He saddled his horse and rode through the cold night, all the way to Fort Elliott. There he found Marshal Tom Riley, a tall, honest man known for fairness. Caleb showed him the old ledger page, now dirty and folded many times. Marshal Riley read it carefully. His eyes grew serious. "This is bigger than one scared girl. Cattle theft, fraud, maybe murder. I'm coming with you." Meanwhile, Silas had found Leah. His men grabbed her while Caleb was gone. They tied her hands and threw her into a wagon. Silas sat across from her, smiling coldly. "You thought you could run from me?" he said softly. "I'm going to take you to the river and finish what I started." Leah cried and fought, but it was useless. Fear filled her completely. Caleb followed the wagon tracks like a man on fire. His shoulder was tense, heart pounding. When he finally saw them near the wide river at sunset, the sky burned red like blood. Silas and 4 men waited, guns ready. "You should have stayed out of this, Hart," Silas called. "Now you die too." Shots exploded across the riverbank. Bullets whistled past Caleb's head. He fired back, hitting one man. Pain burst in his left shoulder as a bullet struck him, but he kept shooting. Leah screamed his name. Just when Caleb thought it was over, Marshal Riley and 6 soldiers rode in fast. Dust flew high. Guns pointed at Silas. "Drop your weapons," the marshal shouted. "Silas Klein, you're under arrest." Silas's face turned ugly with shock and hate as cold metal handcuffs closed around his wrists. Back in Amarillo, the real truth began to come out. The marshal found Evelyn, Caleb's wife who had left years ago. She came to court. She stood tall and spoke with a clear, strong voice. "I left Caleb because he never talked, never fought for us. But I saw what Silas did. I saw him steal. I saw him hurt people. Everything Leah said is true." Her words changed everything. The judge sent Silas to prison for many long years. Slowly, peace returned to the small ranch. Leah started smiling again. She planted bright yellow flowers near the house. Every morning she made fresh coffee for Caleb. In the afternoons, she sat under the big cottonwood tree and taught reading to neighborhood children. The fear slowly left her eyes, replaced by gentle strength. Caleb changed too. He began to speak about his past. One quiet evening he told Leah, "I lost Evelyn because I was too scared to talk. I thought silence would protect me. Instead, it almost destroyed everything. I'm sorry for every time I stayed quiet when I should have spoken." Leah took his rough, calloused hand. "You spoke for me when it mattered most. That's enough." 2 years passed like gentle wind over the plains. Leah grew stronger and more confident. She helped run the ranch. She laughed freely. Caleb's shoulder healed, and so did his heart. One beautiful spring evening, as the sun painted the sky gold and pink, Leah stood on the porch. She turned to Caleb, who sat quietly beside her. "I'm not running anymore," she said softly, her voice full of warmth. "I choose this life. I choose you, Caleb. Not because I'm scared, but because I love the man you have become." Caleb's eyes filled with tears. He smiled, a real deep smile that reached the tired lines around his eyes. They got married on a bright morning under the same cottonwood tree. Only a few honest friends came. No fancy clothes, no big party. Just simple vows, wildflowers, and open blue sky. It was not a fairy tale love full of fireworks. It was quieter, deeper, and more beautiful. 2 broken souls had found safety, trust, and finally, home in each other. From that day on, fear no longer lived on Caleb Hart's ranch. Only courage, truth, and the slow, steady healing of 2 hearts that refused to stay silent forever. Thank you so much for watching this story all the way till the end. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. It really helps us a lot. If you want to watch more exciting stories like this, don't forget to subscribe our page right now. Tell me in the comments, where are you listening from, and what time is right now? And if this story touched your heart, please send some stars. Every single star gives us huge motivation to keep creating more amazing videos for you. See you in the next story. Take care of you, friends.